Well, give us a brief update on the work of Safe Hope Home because we are family and friends of your ministry.
Okay, thank you. We have really had a lot of changes in the last year. We've opened up a new outreach. We're reaching more women in the community, and we've moved locations for our program where our live-in people will come and come to program every day. And it's much friendlier for those women. Recently, we've had a lot of women who are young women and girls who have like permanent disabilities from their traffickers. And we needed to be on one level. Our other beautiful home was a lot of stairs. So we've moved into that. So we are
Good.
expanding and the demand just keeps coming in. The referrals keep coming in. And we just do as best we can to keep going. And without the 700 Club's beautiful generosity and prayers, we definitely wouldn't exist. So thank you for that.
Oh, well, thank you. And thank you for that, just letting us know how the ministry is growing. We're so encouraged to hear that. Tell us one of the greatest challenges, Maggie, for you and your team as you minister to these women.
Our greatest challenge really are the barriers for our women to get to us. So we have, sorry about that, we have referrals coming in all the time. And many times the women are not ready to come for their treatment. So they might need to do some medical stuff first, or maybe even a detoxification unit first or rehab first. And there's like a long wait list for women in Ontario. It is really not good. And some services offer some funding for them to do private treatment and stuff, but they're still waiting at periods. So it's these gaps in services that we tend to have a big challenge with. Always funding. There's never enough money to do the job. We all tend to pitch in, roll our sleeves in and dig in. But that is like the most part, just those barriers. We
Yeah,
need specific places for our women to go.
right.
Some of the treatment centers, they say they're trauma informed. However, we need trauma experienced and programs designed, like in our mental health treatment centers, in our drug and alcohol treatment centers, and detoxes. So ideally, it would be nice to have a one-stop shop for the women,
Right.
and then transition to us.
Boy, that's something to be, thank you for that awareness and something for us, to pay attention to and to take action where we can. Share a story with us about the impact of the Ministry of Safe Hope Home on an individual.
I was thinking, we get asked that question a lot, and there's so much success here. There
Yeah.
really is. That's the good news, is there's
Right.
a lot of the success. So we have a woman who was with us for a few years and went through her treatment, went back to college, and is working in a field of her choice, living in a community of her choice. So housing is another big issue for a crisis all over Ontario, and even for priority housing. So she was able to wait here and learn the skills it is to transition into independence. And she's just loving her life and very grateful, and reminds us all the time of how grateful she is, which is a beautiful feeling to hear that. Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's your goal, isn't it? It's about
Mhm.
transitioning them from into a place of safety so that they can grow and learn and get better equipped to live, on their own, right? And
Yeah.
I know that it's hard to measure the success rate, but you do have a high success rate. Why
Yes.
why is that, Maggie? What is maybe unique about what Safe Hope Home does that you're seeing such a high success rate?
Well, I think because we're spiritually driven, and we have this wonderful faith in the fact that when we love on them, they respond very well to us, and the fact that it's long term. So it takes a long time for women to trust, to let the guard down, and rightfully so. And we work with them in their own way, in their own time. That's why it might take several years for that woman to go into that transition. But really, the power of prayer,
Yeah.
the beautiful faith we have
Yeah.
that everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to, and in God's time,
Yeah.
and in God's way. And
Yeah.
we all believe that, and we're all supportive and patient and kind, and we have that beautiful role models from our community partners and members who provide for us. So
Well, one
we're
of the
very,
things,
very, yeah,
you know what,
happy.
one of the things here that we love to do is pray. And that's a
Hmm.
way we partner with you beyond the financial support that our partners give. So, how can we pray specifically for Safe Hope Home and those that you serve?
Well, we could pray. Please pray for the team and the incredible work that we do, and how difficult it is, and that we have to have the upkeep and the self-care to be able to continue this work. It can be tiring, it can be an energy draining, but just pray for the energy to continue this wonderful, beautiful work, and that pray that the right people who to apply for jobs. We have jobs open right now. So to apply for the jobs to come here and carry on in this beautiful work we do.
Mm,
And that it is so difficult to find the right
right.
person for this job.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
And our women deserve that.
absolutely. And we want to thank you again for what you're doing. And we will pray. In fact, we're going to pray for you at the end of our show for the ministry there. And for more about Safe Hope Home, go to 700club.ca so that you can pray to and partner. Thank you, Maggie, for joining us today.
Thank you.